Rain-soaked streets reflect the chaotic city lights, painting the night with streaks of distorted color. Sarah stands alone on the curb, a solitary figure amidst the urban storm. Cars blur past, their headlights cutting through the downpour like fleeting comets. Her face is illuminated by the cold glow of her phone as anxiety etches deeper lines around her eyes. The city's relentless rhythm pulses around her, indifferent to her silent anticipation. In the heart of the city, a car halts at the curb. Its arrival, a subtle signal in the urban symphony. Phone screen says, "Your Uber has arrived." Blue Toyota Corolla. Mark, 4.9er. Mark's reassuring smile cuts through the city's anonymity, a beacon of trust. The navigation app, a modern-day compass, displays Sarah. Sarah thought, "It said my name. Same car, same driver, but something felt off." Relief washes over Sarah as she approaches the car, her apprehension fading into hope. With a sense of anticipation, Sarah opens the car door, ready to embark on the next phase of her journey. Sarah settles into the car, a shared glance confirming a silent agreement. Driver said in a flat tone, "You're Sarah, right?"
In the confines of an Uber, the click of Sarah's seatbelt echoes softly. Her eyes scan the car. No Uber sticker, no profile photo, no air freshener, no music, just silence.
Mark starts the car, the engine purring as they begin their journey. A subtle shift in direction sparks Sarah's suspicion as the route veers slightly off course. Sarah, isn't the highway the other way?" Driver, calmly, "Shortcut." Sarah's unease deepens as she glances at her phone, her brow furrowing in concern. The digital map confirms her fears, a flicker of worry dancing across Sarah's face. Inside the Uber, Sarah's attempts at conversation meet only silence as Mark remains distant and withdrawn. Mark's gaze drifts, lost in thought, as the car moves through the city streets. The air thickens with an unsettling metallic scent, unnoticed by Mark, but deeply disturbing to Sarah. Sarah's unease grows with each passing mile, the metallic odor intensifying her growing sense of dread. The unsettling ride continues, the silence broken only by the hum of the engine and the growing tension between them. Inside the Uber, Sarah casually checks her phone, her expression betraying a hint of unease. Her eyes dart back to the road, a flicker of concern crossing her face as she scans the surroundings. The car, a far cry from what she expected, rattles along, amplifying her growing anxiety. A knot tightens in Sarah's stomach as the mismatch between reality and expectation becomes glaringly obvious. She subtly glances at the Uber app again, confirming her mounting suspicions with a deepening sense of dread. The beat-up sedan continues its journey, each mile intensifying Sarah's apprehension. In the bustling city street, the relentless honking of a car pierces the air, signaling an imminent change. Phone buzzes. "Your Uber is arriving now." Sarah, visibly confused, looks up slowly. Another car appears, with Anna, the real Uber driver, waving in confusion, shattering Sarah's fleeting hope. That car has the real Uber sticker, blinking hazard lights on. Driver inside is waving. Sarah's heart soars with a desperate flicker of hope, overshadowed by a chilling premonition. The honking grows louder, a cacophony of urban chaos mirroring the turmoil within Sarah. Mark glances into the rearview mirror, his expression hardening like stone. A decisive click echoes as Mark locks all the doors, turning the car into a sealed cage. Sarah thoughts in her head. He locked me in. Sarah asks, "Can you pull over?" Sarah realizes she is trapped, her eyes widening in dawning horror. The car's interior becomes a silent theater of dread as Sarah is trapped. Anna steps out of her car, moving towards Mark's vehicle with cautious steps. Doubt and worry cloud Anna's expression as she approaches Mark's car. Reaching Mark's car, Anna's knuckles rap gently against the glass of the window. The silence stretches, punctuated only by Anna's growing unease as she waits for Mark to respond. Mark remains still, trapped within his own world, seemingly deaf to Anna's presence. Anna's concern deepens as Mark continues to ignore her. Inside the Uber, Sarah is seized by panic, her fingers fumbling desperately with the lock. Mark's eyes are glued to the road ahead, his expression an unreadable mask as the rain blurs the world outside. The car surges forward, accelerating with a sudden burst of speed. The rain-soaked figure of Anna shrinks into the distance. Sarah's eyes widen in disbelief as the city lights blur past, leaving Anna behind in the downpour. Mark continues driving, hands gripping the steering wheel. Inside the speeding Uber, Sarah's face is streaked with tears as she begs Mark to release her from his grasp. Mark remains stoic, his silence intensifying Sarah's fear as his hands tighten on the steering wheel. "Let me go!" Sarah cries out, her voice filled with desperation, swallowed by the roar of the speeding car. The city lights blur into streaks of color, reflecting the terror that grips Sarah as the car hurtles into the night.